And how do you feel on a daily basis now? Like, I know you're still in the middle of your transformation, but how do you feel now, like compared to before?
I feel a hell of a lot more confident. I feel a lot more happy now. It's just the investments have already started paying off and will continue to pay off the more weight I lose. And now I'm still trying to figure out future goals because with the amount of doors that are now opening with all of this. My name is Dylan Roach. I'm 29 and I'm from Tallahassee, Florida. Right before joining Executive Physiques, I was hovering around the 300-pound mark, currently approaching 50 pounds down so far in the program. Before I joined, there were times where I felt depression with all of this weight on me, lack of confidence. But like even halfway, a little more than halfway in the program, I'm now feeling a lot more confident about myself, depressed a lot less often. So I'm now reaping the benefits of losing all this weight so far, even though there's still more to lose.
Yeah. So before joining, when you were around the 300-pound mark, like how was it affecting you on a daily basis? Like what made you realize you needed to actually do something about it?
So I was less mobile. So whenever I would like sit down on the floor or something, I would have to put my hands on stuff to get back up. Nowadays, I can just get back up with no assistance like that at all. Things like that, some mobility issues, I can now bend and put my socks on without putting one foot on the other. Stuff like that, little things like that add up.
Yeah, I think you made a post recently that it was your first time buying clothes in person, right? Because this they actually had the sizes that would fit you.
Yeah, so right now I'm still like in the big and tall section, but it's nice overall still to be able to buy clothes and be able to fit in them in the stores. I actually went to Kohl's yesterday and found out I'm now down to a size 42 in pants, which I wasn't expecting so.
So how much weight have you lost in what time frame?
So I started executive physiques in early to mid-August. I didn't do the exact math, but I'm like around 45 pounds down so far. I should definitely close out by 50 by the end of the year.
Yeah, and I think you've been here a little under 4 months, so that's crazy weight loss. And how did you find me, the process for you?
So that you reached out to me, I remember ignoring the first time, but then later on, I was like, I think it's time to make a change in my life. And so I took a chance with y'all, and it was the best thing I've ever done in a long time.
I mean, it's a big investment, right? Like that must have been scary for you. Like, were you afraid? Like, talk to me about like that, just like betting on yourself and overcoming that fear. Because a lot of people watching this, I mean, they struggle to do that.
Yeah, so at first I was scared because I didn't know what would happen. I know other fitness programs are more like along the lines of follow this plan this way, and it was kind of a little scary at first, going through this. But as I've got things figured out, one of the things I really like about this program is it really helps you navigate fitness while life throws you curveballs, which is important because life will throw you curveballs no matter what. You're not going to have a perfect week every week. But one of the things that I worked on, so I don't know what Mike told you, but when I began, I didn't start off with strength training. That came a little later. So at first, when that started, I still had like gym sedation. I don't, if that's how you pronounce it. I no longer do. Now I'm excited to go to the gym when I can. But with that being said, I try to follow one day on, one day off kind of
Yeah.
to prevent injuries.
So before joining, you weren't going to the gym at all?
No.
Had you ever been to the gym before?
Actually, I take that back. I did go with a few friends, but their workout routines, like when they go, is very inconsistent. Like one of them told me they try to do Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, but I don't remember the last time they stuck with that. It's more lately, it's been along the lines of one day a week at best. And
Yeah.
it's like, I can't do that.
Yeah. How consistent are you now?
A lot more consistent than that. This week is like an exception. This week was more along the lines of if I can go to the gym at least one day this week because I'm out of town, I'm happy. But yeah, I'll be going. I went to the gym yesterday, got a pump in before hibachi, and I'll be going again Friday before going out of town, or rather going back home.
Yeah. Do you feel like the way you're doing things now, like while losing a ridiculous amount of weight, do you feel like it's sustainable? Like, do you feel restricted in what you can eat, or do you feel like it's very sustainable? Like, talk to me about that.
It's very sustainable. I really love how Executive Physiques utilizes flexible dieting. So, like yesterday for my birthday lunch, I'm not going to have that. Like, that'll be like a once in a blue moon kind of thing. And I didn't feel guilty one bit about having all of that, which felt amazing. But yeah, following like an 80-20 diet is amazing because I feel that you're restricted if you're going to eat healthy 100% of the time and not reward yourself in some way. To me, that's not sustainable at all for most people.
Yeah, no, definitely needs to be sustainable long term. And I have no doubt you'll be able to keep the weight off once you finish the program because that's the ultimate goal is that you don't have to worry about gaining the weight back or losing it again. Just a
Yeah.
one and done thing.
Yeah, because we've all heard stories of people they lose all the weight, which is great, but they gain it back. And it's like, what was your diet like, and how sustainable was it while you were losing the weight?
Absolutely. And how do you feel on a daily basis now? Like I know you're still in the middle of your transformation, but how do you feel now like compared to before?
I feel a hell of a lot more confident. I feel a lot more happy now. It's just the investments have already started paying off and will continue to pay off the more weight I lose. And I'm still trying to figure out future goals because with the amount of doors that are now opening with all of this.
That's huge. Like in terms of your career.
That and what I want to do further with like my body. So like at first it was okay, come on, I want to get the weight off. So that paper I had to fill out at the very beginning of like what I expect I want to come out of the program. I remember putting down and told Mike, I want to lose around 40 pounds. What I didn't realize was how fast I could quickly lose that. And I already hit that halfway through. And so now it's like I need to figure out more long-term goals. And now I'm now at the point where I want to do more of a body recomposition. So instead of losing both fat and muscle, to preserve the muscle but lose the fat.
So the progress is faster than you expected. So you're having to think of like new goals. You're having to think further ahead. When you joined, it
Yeah.
was probably like, oh, I have so much weight to lose. This is insurmountable. And now it's like, oh wow, it's it's not too hard.
Yeah, and it's like once you see that scale go down consistently, it becomes addicting to see that. And so for me, didn't want to lose that progress. But with that being said, it took a little while to appreciate like the ebbs and flows of weight loss. So like instead of losing weight every single day, it's going to be more along the lines of the scale will go up like 3 days in the week, but go down the other four. But the average will be down in the previous week, if that makes sense. It took me a little while to understand that to be and not be sad about those like 3 days of weight gain.
Yeah. So Dylan, do you feel the investment you made was worth it, or do you feel like it wasn't worth it? Like, talk to me
It
about that.
was so worth it. It was so worth it. Yeah, the confidence, just the confidence I feel now is was worth the price of this program.
So, I mean, what would you say to a busy professional who's watching this right now and he's struggling with his weight? He has got low confidence. Like, what would you say to him to if he's on the fence about joining?
If you say you have no time, I can guarantee you will be able to find time. It may not be what you envision, but at the end of the day, getting some exercise in is better than doing nothing at all. So just building upon that is basically going to be the building blocks of a successful weight loss journey.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add to anybody watching this or anything in general about the program, the support you receive, like anything?
So I really like how this program off. I don't know of any other program that also has you do blood tests. With that being said, I remember Abby telling me Florida is the only state that you will have to schedule appointments, and it's like shit. Oh Lord, gosh.
So with the blood test, can you, for someone watching, like, what do you mean by that? Like, what do we actually do?
So the blood tests are basically gauging your body internally to see how healthy you are internally. That you obviously won't be able to tell just from looking at you. So that's basically what a blood tests do. Because the goal of this program is to get you looking your best, your absolute best self, both inside and outside. So it's all worth it.
And to anyone watching, Abby, she's our functional health practitioner. So when clients join, they get a full blood panel done, complimentary, and Abby helps them go over the results and just makes suggestions, makes, recommendations for over-the-counter supplements, anything like that. Anything somebody needs to optimize their internal health. It's definitely something we add on. And then we also have a mindset coach here. Dylan, I think you're due to meet with Ash, or have you met with her yet?
I've met with her once. At the time, my biggest thing was trying to get Thanksgiving week figured out with meeting up with friends, trying not to get too off track with this week. I'd say I've done very well so far far with that. But there's still some things I'm figuring out. I'll be scheduling another call with her like mid-December before Christmas for sure.
Was that first call helpful?
It was. It was.
A lot of people don't even know the kind of mindset work that needs to be done in order to overcome those limiting beliefs, holding them back. There's always room
Mhm.
to improve. And it's not just, hey, losing weight on the scale. As you talked about, it just impacts so much. And yeah, I mean, Dylan, I'm really excited for you. You've been an amazing client. You've got a long road ahead with your transformation. And yeah, I'm excited for you, man.